And so today's going to be a quick PSA video in regards to the Game Center link option being removed. The reason why I'm making this video is because a similar situation happened last year with the Facebook option being removed, and that ultimately meant that a lot of players weren't aware with the Facebook removal, only had their account linked to Facebook, and ultimately lost their account. That, in my opinion, was a lot more widespread. A lot of players did link to Facebook. In this case, it's going to be a lot more smaller in scale because this only affects a small amount of players. So for those that are curious, this only affects you if you're on an Apple device. If you're playing on your Android, if you're playing on Steam, and if you're playing on PlayStation, this has no bearing on you. Because as mentioned here, the option to link braid source of Game Center may become unavailable in the future. As such, we'll be gradually stopping data linkage with the Game Center, and from the next update, new data links with Game Center would not be possible. So we're looking at potentially around 20 or so days, maybe near the end of July when we get our next update, is when the Game Center option should be removed. Now, if you are someone that is playing on an Apple device, what should you be doing to make sure your account is safe? Well, you should do this anyway, but you should link to other services. In this case, Apple users actually have 3 options right now: Game Center, KLab ID, and also Apple ID. So to keep your account safe, just link to anything other than Game Center. Make a KLab ID right now, or at the very least, very easily done, link your account to an Apple ID. The notice itself does provide some links here too. How do you link your game data to KLab ID? How do you transfer your game data to a new device? How do I remove a data link? And why can't I remove a data link? So for those iOS users, as long as you connect your account to an Apple ID or a KLab ID, your account is perfectly safe. Those options shouldn't be going anywhere anytime soon. Because ultimately, the main reason why this option, Game Center, is being removed is because its future is unknown. Because as mentioned here, the option to link Brave source of Game Center may become unavailable in the future. KLab don't know what will happen to Game Center. Game Center is kind of a dated system. Most games have kind of strayed away from it as of now, and it's been discontinued for years. So to stop any problems suddenly arising, they're making sure that they're giving us a warning and are removing it with the next update, so one day it just doesn't suddenly stop working. So yeah, it's just very simple. If you're counting an Apple device, link your account to KLab ID, link your account to Apple ID, and you're perfectly safe. If you're on Android, if you're on PlayStation, if you're on Steam, this has no bearing on you and you don't have to worry. Personally, I always recommend keeping your account safe with KLab ID. It's the best thing to do. It allows you to switch from Android to Apple and even onto Steam. The Apple ID only lets you switch between Apple devices, and the same goes for the Google Play option. You can only switch between, Android devices. So yeah, keep your account safe, link to KLab ID, link to Apple ID. Hope you liked and enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.